Hi guys, it's Mia, and I'm here with my first dance journal since like last March. So I'm starting a new volume. This is going to be volume 3 of dance journals. So this is dance journal number 1. If you don't know what a dance journal is, I basically go to ballet class and I write down what we did in the class and improvements I might need to make, combinations I might want to remember, and I also write down advice that I hear from my dance teacher during the duration of the class. And sometimes I try to write down advice that I get through comments on YouTube. So definitely if you leave comments on footwork videos of mine, just advice, you might be featured in one of these videos, which would be awesome. So anyway, this is from September 8th, 2012, because it's 2012. It's kind of long. It takes up this whole page and then flips around and takes up about half a page over here. So, but let's see how this goes. So I've been going to Saturday morning ballet classes, so I am going to more Saturday classes now than Tuesday, simply because of ride scheduling. I can't get there in the evening. I miss dance so much, and I was so excited to get back to class. Since it was the first ballet class of the school year, we spent over half the class at bar. We did. Class is about an hour and 15 minutes long. We spent about 50 minutes on bar. So we spent a long duration in class on bar. I'll admit that I thought my memory and technique would be bad, but I was surprised that my dancing was actually pretty up to par. At bar, we worked on the usual pliés, tendus, déjetés, grand battements, extensions, rond de jambe, etc. I can most definitely work on extensions. My extensions, that flexibility range is just so bad for me, and I really do need to work on that. If you have any suggestions for stretches or exercises to really help extensions that I might not be aware of, definitely make a video response. My balance has also gotten better, and I will thank yoga for that. I have been doing yoga for the past couple months. We did some center practice, and I think I did pretty well. We also did a combo across the floor, and it was kind of new, but I did it pretty well. It was tombe, pas de bourrée, and then piqué. So it wasn't a pas de bourrée piqué, it was a pas de bourrée and then a piqué. So you did tombe, pas de bourrée, and then on the first piqué you just balanced with low arms. And then you did tombe, pas de bourrée, and then the second piqué you turned with low arms. Tombe, pas de bourrée, third piqué you turned with your right arm up. Tombe, pas de bourrée, piqué you turned with your left arm up. And then tombe, pas de bourrée, piqué you turned with both arms up. And then tombe, pas de bourrée, piqué you turned with any kind of arms you wanted. So that basically ends that page there. And so my right was actually very controlled when I did it to the right, which I was very happy because you're switching all these arms and we weren't used to these different arm movements. And my left was a little wobbly, just simply because I'm not as good on my left, and I really do need to work on my left side so it's just as good as my right. So advice today, I actually have two little advice things, pieces of advice. I have two pieces of advice from Miss Allison. So the first one is when balancing in piqué, sometimes your body leans. So, like say you're balancing and your left foot is or your left leg is the standing leg, you'll start kind of leaning to the left. So you just need to straighten out your standing leg and your spine, and that's really just going to help your balance. The second one was like when doing tendus or rond de jambe or anything where you don't want your upper body to be moving. So think that your upper body and your legs are doing two different movements. Your legs are moving and your upper body is locking. So it's kind of like two different movements in one. So make sure your chest and your hips are locked and not moving. She was like, make sure chest, hips, locked. So she said like the 4, like, pumpkins or something, I don't know. Just make sure they're locked. Okay guys, that's all for my first dance journal in volume 3. So definitely leave any advice below if you want to give advice, because I might feature you in one of these. Also, I will only be doing these 4 ballet classes, not Zumba, simply because ballet is just more of a technique type class, and my channel is more devoted towards ballet. And I won't be going to ballet the next 2 Saturdays. However, I will be making that up with a Tuesday class. So the dance journals, hopefully I'll be getting them uploaded on Sundays or Mondays. However, the next 2 will be uploaded, I don't know when, because I'm going to a Tuesday night class. Alright guys, that's all. I will see you all soon. If you have any requests, leave them below. Bye! Definitely think that your upper body is doing different... Go away, I'm trying to film. Really. Okay, sorry. That was really awkward. Thanks. So you want that to think, oh God. Now I've lost my train of thought.